Come and get around with the Mashal Man. There's a story about split the Mashal. Oh, that must be my Ure family coming to visit with me. Hello, come in.
Oh, thank you so much for agreeing to see us, Mr. Mashal Man, or is it Rabbi Mashal Man?
Well, my dad wants to learn mushels.
Well, actually, more exactly, I want to learn what a mushel is. You see, lately it's all Donnie's been talking about. And I'm trying to get a little bit more involved in his Jewish education, his experiences.
Gewaldig! That's wonderful, Dr. Steve.
Steve, please.
Steve, please. Okay. So, I think, Danny, the first thing what we have to do is to explain to your daddy what it is a moshel. A moshel, you see, is a story, a parable, that teaches us an important lesson by giving an example of something that can happen in our own lives. Danny, how did you know exactly what I was going to say?
Because you tell me every time it's mushel time.
This is true, I do say all the time.
Wait, so all the singing and the dancing that Donnie's been doing lately, that's related to real life lessons?
Well, the songs, they are very catchy. But the most important thing you understand is what we are calling the nimshel. The nimshel is the lesson what we are learning from the story, Dr. Steve. Let's demonstrate with an example. I will tell you a moshel about a rich man, and a poor man, and a camel that likes to eat hummus.
Habibi, Shmorg, איפה הקוסקוס?
You finished that last night.
You know you have mamash not one bit of food left, הבנת?
Could be because you ate it all.
Wow, Motek! I'm only eating to keep up my strength, you know, so I can help you. My cousin, my family. Ever since I come to your country to stay for short 2-week trip.
4 months ago.
And you have had the pleasure to host me in your very tiny apartment. I have had your, how you say this, best interests at heart. This is what it is to be mishpacha! If not, I would have gone home to Eretz HaKedosha long ago. If not, I think that you need me here to tell you how to do and what to live.
Yep.
Nachon?
You tell me how to do and what to live. Oh, what would I do without you, Davi?
What you do without me? How? Ma.
Oh, it's one of my favorite songs, but maybe a little softer. I need to think.
Think. Why you so much think? You need to stop thinking. Just do. Do what I say. You need money. You need food. You need to go out and do things. I'm going to tell you what to do.
You tell me what to do.
I'm going to tell you what to do. I just said this, Nachon. Remember, I tell you about this good investment.
You did.
Didn't work out as the way we thought it would.
No, it didn't.
But still, good advice. You know, in Israel, we have what you call parnasa. We know how to make a good use of resources.
Resources?
Resources, I just say this, yes. For instance, you have home, I come, I stay with you for a short while, I visit, I use you for your resources. And now, you are in financial trouble, eh? So you use me for your resources. I give you good עצas. Tishma. You go to the Gevir, the Shir, the rich man in town. What's his name? Pressburg, Lesburg.
Pressburg?
Hey!
Chairman Pressburg, the most wealthy and powerful man in the whole town. I mean, what could I possibly say to him? I mean, what would I do when I got there?
Calm down now. Stop to panic. Yofi. Tov. You go to Chairman Pressburg to ask him to figure to how to get more money and food.
I go to Chairman Pressburg to ask him to figure to help me to how to get more money and food.
Nachon, I just say this. It's so weird. The apartment has like echo, you know? Now, you don't have to worry. I'm going to make an appointment for you. and you will see. You will take my advices and be much more richer than before. You'll see this.
I'll see this.
You'll see this. It's happening everywhere.
Down on my luck and I have no plan. Gotta make good, don't know if I can find a way. Right away, I gotta say, I need a plan.
I always tell him stop to worry, he need kesef in a hurry. Oy vey, היום today, תשמע say, he need a plan.
I wish I had some money today.
Oy vey,
I need a get-rich-quick technique to fix my situation. No way, I'll stay in so much desperation today. Some way starts my new reputation.
I wish he had some money today. Oy vey, there's no more yummy hummus left in the refrigerator. I must to stay, so troubles don't get greater. I guide his way before it is too late there.
There must be something I don't know about how rich folks make their dough. Is there a trick? Is there a stick to get wealth really quick?
I tell my cousin stop to dream, you never find a quick rich scheme. אז עבודה כפרנסה, I waiting here, תודה רבה.
I've got to find the secret today.
Oy vey,
I've got to get in on that hidden covert operation, that missing link to end all my frustration, that key to my new life of luxuration.
I wish we had some money today. Oy vey, we need a get-rich-quick technique to fix our situation. No way we'll stay in so much desperation today. Some way starts our new reputation. We'll find a way to wealthy prosperation.
Meticulous, obedient, precise with each ingredient. A perfect butler's what I am, obliging and expedient. Meticulous, obedient, precise with each ingredient. A perfect butler's what I am, obliging and expedient.
Here you are, sir. Might I get you something else? Today's paper, perhaps. A buttercream mint, an egg.
Egg? I say, Wiggins, you say the strangest things sometimes.
So I'm told. So sorry, sir. Bad idea, the egg. Smelly, mushy, won't do at all. Something else then. A glass of juice, perhaps. A bouquet of flowers. Some motor oil.
Wiggins, I think you ought to take the rest of the afternoon off.
Quite the contrary, sir. No. I live to serve you, sir. Yes, I'll be right here at your beck and call. I'm feeling just superb. Tip-top. Righto, then. Might I shine your shoes for you, sir? A haircut, perhaps. Lullaby.
Seriously, Wiggins, you're beginning to worry me.
No. I know what you need. You need some toasted marmalade. Nothing like a good marmalade, is there, sir?
What anymore?
Yes, some marmalade with some lovely tea and crumpets. Yes. Some crunchy crumpets. Yes, of course. Steaming hot. There we are. Fine as china. Isn't that lovely? It's a lovely, refreshing refreshment, wouldn't you say? Yes. Do eat and drink and enjoy and luxuriate.
Wiggins!
Oh, yes, sir. Quiet, calm. I'll be right here. Time to exit. Oh, well, not exit per se. Just waiting in the wings, ever ready. You never know when someone might knock at the door. May I help you, sir?
I'm here to see Chairman Freshberg. I have an appointment.
Do you? And let's see what we have here, then, eh? See. And what is your name?
Schmendrickson. Shmaria Schmendrickson.
Ah, yes, I see you right there. The chairman has managed to squeeze you in right between meetings by having you meet with him during his lunch. I must warn you, sir, the chairman takes his luncheon meal quite seriously indeed. The lunch for the chairman is less of a meal and more of, well, an event. You'll see what I mean. Wait here, and I shall announce your presence. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Schmendrickson here to see you, sir, regarding some financial advice.
Ah, well, my good young man, do come in. So nice to see you. Have a seat, perhaps you'd like to join me for some lunch.
You'd better do as the chairman instructs. Sit. I warned you about the lunch being rather elaborate. Don't worry, don't get too overwhelmed. I'll walk you through it. You see, whenever the chairman is ready for his next course, or he's in need of anything else, he simply reaches over and... right away, sir! Here you are, sir. So sorry for the wait.
Not at all, Ian, not at all. Have you offered some to our young friend here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, mind. We can, sorry, just have the servants do it. There we are. Now then, what was it you wanted to speak to me about? Oh, yes, your rather heavily accented young cousin, relative of some sort, he called and said you were in some sort of financial difficulty. Well, difficult times. Thank you. Now, it seems to me that I would best be able to help you if I were to describe my climb to fortune, and how I built my empire. But first, let's have some lunch, Oh dear, Wiggins. Our young friend here seems a bit overwhelmed. I think you ought to take him and teach him how to loosen up a little bit and have a good time.
Oh, sir, come, young lad, come. When hunger and hardship are all that you can see, come and ring the bell. You need some refreshment, a pause from poverty. Ring the bell. Your outcast is respected, you're treated like a joke. Come and ring the bell. Relax, enjoy some richness, take a break from being broke. Ring the bell.
Can it be? Is this real? The secret is revealed. Is this my ticket to my whole life's free meal? It makes me want to sing the key to everything. Who would have thought all I'd have to do is ring? I wasn't always wealthy, I didn't have enough. Come and ring the bell. I worked very hard and was blessed from above.
Ring the bell. Have another sausage or some species spicy stew. Come and ring the bell. How about a lamb chop, a glass of wine or two? Ring the bell.
Can it be? Is this real?
Of course it is, dear boy.
The secret is revealed.
Don't tell anyone.
Is this my ticket to my whole life's free meal?
Here's your free meal.
It makes me want to sing the key to everything. Who would have thought all I'd have to do is ring?
How about some custard in a jewel-encrusted dish?
Come and ring the bell.
The bell. A sizzling steak with mustard or a pickled peppered fish. Ring the bell.
Come offer him some brandy, it goes well with salty meats. Come and ring the bell. My lunch is rather grandy, 'cause I love my tasty treats. Ring, oh ring the bell. Now I know this is real. The secret is revealed. This is my ticket to my whole life's free meal. It makes me want to sing the key to everything. I know the truth now. All I have to do is ring. He thinks the truth is all he has to do is ring. All I have to do is ring.
Well, Mr. Schmendrickson, what have you got to say for yourself? Oh dear. Oh dear. Wiggins, we seem to have rendered a poor friend here speechless. Seriously, man, pull yourself together. Now, I see that you are in need, and while we have not had a chance to talk, what with all the spontaneous singing that seems to erupt around here, nevertheless, I should like to do something for you. I know. I'll give you a little trifle, a token, a memento of our meeting. Why don't you take anything you like from this table? What would you care for? Anything you see. Would you like a marble goblet or a silver tray or anything that you see? What would you like for your very own?
Could I have the bell?
The bell. Oh. The bell. The bell. That's good. The bell. That's marvelous. I say that's something. That's something fantastic. The bell. I really must be going now. I do want to wish you the very best. The bell. The bell.
What was so funny?
It was rather humorous, wasn't it, sir? Yes. Yeah. You can just take whatever you like on your way out. Bill.
Oh, but I really did want the bell. Bells here, come and get your bells here. 1 for 4 and 2 for 8 and special 3 for 12 here. Bells here, brass bells here, they're bright and shiny bells here. They make noise when you ring them, so come and get your bells here. Just what I was looking for. Excuse me, Mr. Marketplace Vendor Man, sir.
Yeah?
Can I see one of those bells?
Well, sure you can, young man, but don't touch the merchandise. These beauties are very delicate. In fact, that's why I like to keep them nice and shiny and pretty and gleamy and all.
Can I try it?
Hey, watch it there, bub. You want to ring it, you gotta buy it.
But how do I know it'll do what it's supposed to do?
Hey, do I look like a guy who would sell you a bum bell, bub? I mean, look at these beauties. They're in mint condition. All you have to do is shake it, and it will ring out and do exactly what it's supposed to.
So you're saying, if I ring it...
It sure will. Or my name isn't Engelbert Mephamiah. You'll have the world at your feet with these beauties. Go for it. In fact, if you buy 1 for 4, I'll throw in another one for just another 4, which makes 8, and you'll have 2 for 8. What a bargain.
It sounds tempting, but I think one will do it. Thanks, Mr. Mephamiah.
Sure thing, kid. Hey, happy ringing.
Oh, I can't wait to show this to David. He's gonna be so excited. With this bell, our troubles are finally over. David! Hey, David!
Out here in the barn, feeding the camel. Hey, cousin! It's been a long time, I don't see you. I hope you go and speak to Chairman Pressberg and he share with you his wise advices, and now we can have plans for Parnassa.
Even better, David. I have the answer to all of our troubles. The secret to success. The hidden tool to make our dreams come true.
We bought a taxi company!
No, I bought a bell.
You bought a bell.
I bought a bell, Nachon. I just said that. A bell. See, when I went to see Chairman Pressberg, like you said,
Like I said,
I saw the most amazing display of wealth and opulence, food and luxury, riches and delicacies. And it all came served on platters and trays with goblets and baskets and barrels and servants and butlers. And all he had to do to make it all appear was... Oh, you won't believe it when I tell you, David.
Tell me!
All he had to do was ring the bell.
Ring the bell? That's it? He just ring the bell and all the mamtikim and takshitim come falling all around him?
Sure as the nose on my face.
Ah. All right, let me to understand this. You're saying that if you also ring this bell, that all the platters and couscous vechuli come down all around us too?
Anything I could possibly want.
Anything you could possibly want.
Nachon! Maybe right about that echo.
Okay. Show me. Show me the bell in action. I'm waiting here. I'm schwitzing already.
David, prepare to be dazzled and delighted. Okay, here goes. I'm thinking of a huge tray of spare ribs with a side of couscous just for you. That was just a warm-up. Here we go. You know, maybe the servants don't know about the side door. Let me go check on them. They're probably out there getting lost or something.
Shmorg, wake up and smell the falafel, man. The bell is worthless. Unless you have the salat and chatzilim harif and chips to go with it. Evanta?
Poor Shmorg. He really missed the point. He didn't understand that it wasn't the bell what was bringing the rich man all the fancy and the geschmacky, the foods, all the delicious foods what he was eating. What do you think we can learn from this mashal, Danny?
Well, I've been keeping track, and I learned a lot from this mashal. First of all, if you're gonna have long-term guests and really large pets around, you gotta kind of stock up on your hummus.
You know, I don't think that's exactly the point.
No. This is also a good point, but go on, yeah.
And watch out for those market vendors, because if the price is 1 for 4, then 2 for 8 is no bargain, and 3 for 12 isn't so good either.
Yeah, that's also a very good point to know mathematics. It's very, very important. Okay, Rashi there.
But most importantly, you can't expect a bell to do our work. You have to do the work yourselves.
Excellent! Gewaldig! Ding, ding, ding! The bell, you got it right. Excellent. That's very true and very important. The mashal of the bell reminds us to look beyond the superficial surface and see what goes into everything in our lives, what makes it worthwhile. The bell didn't bring the rich man all of his food and wealth. It was the fact that he prepared beforehand by working and hiring the servants so that the bell would then be able to call them into action. A good example of this would be the shofar. Although the shofar is a mitzvah on its own, one of the reasons behind the shofar, as we read in Rambam, is to awaken us and get us to do teshuvah, repentance. So even if we blow the shofar and fulfill the mitzvah, if we don't take the cold shofar seriously, if it doesn't trigger us to awaken, then it won't bring us to do teshuvah. Similarly with tefillah, just mouthing the words of our prayers is not the same thing as really davening properly. The avodah of davening with kavanah involves preparation, concentrating on what we are doing and saying. Then our tefillahs take on a whole new level of meanings.
Now the truth I must tell, it's not about the bell.
No, not at all.
That's just the symbol. I've learned my lesson well.
Good boy,
My,
Shmorg.
how foolish I feel.
Hey, train me up, sorry, my chef.
The truth has been revealed.
What's on the surface is not always what's real.
My cousin learned important things. It make him want to sing. The avodah we do will help our bell to ring. And when the shofar blows, we are away from head to toe.
Ready to do teshuva, everyone, let's go. Teshuva, right now, in the basement.
Now we know this one thing.
It makes us want to sing.
A bell is worth only its sound of ding-a-ling.
It's teshuva and tefillah, not the bell. Ding, ding, ring, ring, ding-a-ling.
If we prepared, all we have to do is ring.
Hello, I am Dr. Fluffenchacham, and this is my colleague, Dr. Plotzenkamp. We're here to discuss the significant scientific findings we've been making on our studies and experiments on the environmentally approved interlocking block system. These blocks are solidly constructed of a very stable material, acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. The thickly coagulated polymers in this product yield a very stable play system for people of all ages. Its interconnecting edges allow for simple construction, yielding noteworthy developments in hand-eye coordination and expansion of creative boundaries. Our experiments with these uniquely shaped rhombuses have been extensive and many. In conclusion, we can scientifically verify that Busy Bits is a safe and effective toy that provides great environmental and educational benefits to children of all ages.
Understand the Fanta flavor.
Available with a $260 donation to Ura's auction.
That was something.
Another one, Marshall, please.
Yes. I think that in order for me to really internalize the concept of Mashal Man, I'm gonna need to hear another one, to fully grasp the multifaceted morals, of course.
Okay. Perhaps we will try something a little more subtle. Something with layers of meaning. A mashal about a journey. About a traveler traveling down the railroad tracks of life.
Oh yeah, the trip. Oh no, I haven't made up my mind yet about the trip. Well, of course it's all paid for, but still. Yes, I know he's expecting me, but it's just a bit overwhelming. Ma, you know I've never even been to the ticket station before, much less traveled on an actual train. And the big city! I mean, yes, I know cousin Ruvain's son's bar mitzvah is a big deal. Yes, he is a close cousin. Almost like a brother. You are correct, Mommy. I do have to be more responsible. Whoa. Okay. I do. He did send me the ticket money. Okay, all right. I'll let you know how it goes. Love to Tati. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Why is he so worried all the time?
This is a terrible thing. You shouldn't worry all the time. You have to have trust in the Rabbi Shalom, and he will help you. Anyways, back to our story. So he's on the phone with his mother, who is trying to convince him he should go to the big city to his cousin Reuven's son's bar mitzvah.
This month's number, Sisterstein. Hey, is that a train schedule?
Oh,
Are you gonna take the train?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, sure. All the numbers, all the times. Why are you taking the train?
I'm
That's really
just
great.
going out. You know,
I love
take a
taking the
trip.
train.
Yeah.
All those people. I mean, they're strangers and it's big.
Yeah.
But it's not scary. It's just noisy. I love the noise. It's that chugga chugga
yeah.
choo choo sound. Hey, do it with me. Chugga chugga choo choo. Chugga chugga choo choo. Chugga chugga choo choo.
Cousin Reuven's making up our mitzvah in the city very far from here.
Just the thought of traveling to get there fills him with the nervousness and fear. He got a letter with the ticket money, said it would be just the right amount.
I've never traveled further than the grocery. How am I gonna figure all this out? Just take the train, he wrote. It's faster than a boat. You'll have a ball while traveling along. You'll meet some folks so new. There's a conductor too. Just take the train, no friend, just take the train. See the busy travelers rushing by me, all of them with purpose in their stride. I don't have that confidence inside me, maybe 'cause I've never really tried.
How he longs to be among the travelers, one cohesive group all on their way.
It's as if they speak a hidden language, smiling at each other as they say,
Come take the train, dear sir, the world outside's a blur. When we embark, the journey has begun. Oh, when we leave the station toward our destination on the train, it's wonderful, the train.
just take the train, my friend,
Ride it from end to end. You'll have a ball while traveling along.
You'll be with folks like us.
Admitting that's a plus. Just take the train. You'll love it. Take the train.
everybody makes it seem so simple. Buy a ticket, hop aboard and go. I'm not sure what it means to be a traveler. Where do I belong? Why don't I know?
Somehow he feels different from the others. Hesitant, unsure if he fits in.
Guess he'll have to find his true direction. Wish him luck, his trip will now begin.
I'll take the train today. I'll travel far away. I will be brave while traveling along. I'll meet new folks, I will. The ride will be a thrill. I'll take the train. Oh yes, I'll take the train.
He'll take the train indeed. On this we've all agreed. He'll find his place while traveling along. Once railroad trips he's tried, he will enjoy the ride. He'll take the train. Hooray! He'll take the train.
I'll take the train. Oh yes, I'll take the train.
Excuse me, can you tell me where I could buy tickets for the train?
Over there.
But I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Huh? Sorry?
I mean, why bother? It's the same thing. Day after day, trip after trip. Buy a ticket, ride, return. What's the point? Are any of us really going anywhere?
Well, actually, I'm going to the big city for my cousin's son's bar mitzvah.
Long trip.
Oh.
Better buy some snacks. But not those snacks. Old. Tasteless. I wouldn't bother.
Huh.
Do you have anything to read?
No, actually. Good point. I'll just go buy a paper over here.
I never read. It depresses me. Especially the newspaper. All bad news. Worthless. Just like everything else.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Mr.
Elvin. Elvin Lowentrodden. Maybe I'll see you on the train. Have a nice trip. As if that's ever possible. Whatever.
Oh, what's the rush? Grandpa, my new shirt! Oh, unbelievable. When are we gonna leave already, Grandpa?
I am so sorry. I am terribly sorry. Up here.
No, that's okay. No harm done. No harm done. No harm done. In 25 minutes, Ben, just like this 25-cent quarter I took from out of your ear.
Oh, not the magic again. Grandpa, 25 minutes is so long. Oh, it feels like we've been here for years already. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do for 25 minutes?
It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Look, you know what I always say. Time flies like an arrow, and fruit flies like a banana. Get it? Get it? Get it? Fruit flies like a banana. Oh, come on, Benny, it's not so bad. We get to meet some nice people while we're waiting, like this good man.
Who spilled my soda pop all over me and then almost wiped my nose right off my face.
Benny, show some respect. Sir, we apologize. I'm Bernard Eldman, and this is my grandson, Ben.
I'm Shimon Sitterstein. You don't have to remember, it's kind of an unusual name. I mean, I was very young.
Oh, it's a fine name it is. A bit unusual, but in this world, if you're not unusual, you might just disappear.
Is it time to board yet, Grandpa? I'm so bored.
Very good, Dan. You're bored, so you want to board. Oh, very funny. Well, Ben, after all, you are taken up after your old grandpa.
Oh, brother, come on, Grandpa, I'm thirsty. Can we get a drink, please?
Oh,
please.
All right. Nice to meet you, Mr. Sitterstein. We'll see you on board.
You look like the kind of man who knows what he wants when he sees it.
I don't know.
You don't know, and of course you don't know, and that's because you haven't seen it yet. But you're about to, yes, you are about to. The name is Niedermeyer. Ed Niedermeyer. And I have right here in my handy-dandy bag some of the most practical gadgets you never knew you needed.
I have to go buy a train ticket right now.
Ticket? Of course you need a ticket, but you do not have a place for the ticket once you have it now, do you?
Well, there's my pocket.
And that's because you do not have a one-of-a-kind Niedermeyer billfold. Perfect for holding tickets and money and other paper-like items.
Looks kind of like a wallet.
Looks kind of like a wallet. No, this is not a wallet, my friend. This is a Niedermeyer original, a gem of an accessory, an indispensable addition to your personal collection. Just feel the smooth, supple skin, eh? Nice, right? Nice, eh? You like? No? Okay. What about this? It's a convertible umbrella. It doubles as a can opener and triples as a letter opener.
No offense, Mr. Niedermeyer.
No offense taken. None whatsoever. And call me Ed. See, if there's one thing I've learned on years on the road, what with being a traveling salesman and all, it's never take it personally and never give up. Now you go get your ticket, and I'm sure I'll see you again. Bon voyage. Have a safe trip. Hey, you! You look like the kind of man who knows what he wants when he sees it.
May I help you? I hope so. I have to buy a ticket for the big city. And what class of ticket will you be purchasing? Class? Oh, I don't know anything about class. All I know is I have this money here and it's supposed to be exactly the right amount.
Well. I see. Indeed.
What? It's all wrong, right? It's not the right amount? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Forget it. It was a nice idea, but I think I'll just take the money back and I'll just get going.
Stay right there, son. I have the ticket that you need. It's the one you deserve. The one you were destined to get today.
Thanks.
Now, son, I hope you know how to use that ticket. It's a privilege, it is, not to be taken for granted. Have you read the rules?
Forget it. I can't follow all these rules. This train is not for me.
I mean, whatever they are, I'm sure I could read more about them afterwards. I don't need to know right now.
Of course. That would be your reaction. And that's what makes you the proud recipient of the ticket that's in your hand. Use it well, son. Stand tall. Be proud. Know your place. You're on your way.
Excuse me for interrupting, but there seems like there's a lot of personalities in this mushel. You know, maybe corresponding to different types of people that might have character traits that aren't the best for us to learn from.
Yeah, I like the kid, but I guess he seems pretty...
Kvetchy.
Whiny.
Yeah, and the grandfather. I mean, he's got a pretty relaxed attitude when it comes to life. You know, it isn't all fluff and taking the easy road.
And that sad, gloomy elfin guy, he has a pretty bad attitude problem, like you would say, Dad.
Right, and Ed, the salesman. You know, he's more concerned with making money than pretty much anything else.
To this. You are picking up all the right things from this mushel. You are on the right track. Chugga, chugga, choo, choo. Okay, but let's not get ahead of ourselves over here. Let's see what happens with Shiminin next.
Mr. Altman, right?
Very good. You have a knack for names. You see that, Benny? Mr. Zitterstein remembered us.
Are we there yet?
I was just wondering, when exactly do we show our tickets? I mean, we all just kind of came aboard and took our seats. Oh, never mind. It was a silly question. I shouldn't have asked you.
No. That's a good question. For someone who knows nothing about train travel, you are very perceptive. It's like I always say, right, Benny? There's no such thing as a foolish question. Only foolish answers.
Well, how much longer?
Well, let me check this ticket here and we'll see. Whoa, looks like my grandson is growing tickets behind his ears lately. All right, here's how the ticket system works on the train. The conductor comes into our car, asks everybody for their ticket. May I have your ticket, please? He looks
Oh, no.
at the ticket to make sure they're in the right
His ticket doesn't look like mine?
They're not supposed to be in first class.
It's different.
They're in second
Totally
class.
different.
Then he checks out that
They're all
entire
different.
car, person
I
by
must
person,
have the
from
wrong
seat by
ticket.
seat. Old
I'm in the
people, young
wrong
people,
place.
big people,
I'm probably
little
not allowed to
people,
be here at
adults
all.
and children,
When that conductor
people
comes
of all
around,
different
I'm gonna be
kinds,
kicked right off the
colors,
train or forced to pay a
backgrounds,
fine or sent to the state penitentiary with no possibility of parole. Cousin Ruvain will never speak to me again, and my Uncle Yankee's bike tires will be years overdue for rotation. Okay, Shaman, calm down. Remember your relaxation breathing.
He doesn't
In,
bother
2,
with what
3,
they're
4.
eating. He only checks
Out,
their
2,
ticket
3,
and moves
4.
on to the next
Okay,
one.
that's better.
Table to table,
I've got it.
instead of from
When I
chair
see the
to
conductor vendor approaching, I'll just drop to the floor and hide under these seats. Once he passes by, I'll be in the clear until the big city station. No problem. It will be all fine. In 2, 3, 4.
And that's how he does it. He goes
Out, 2, 3, 4.
Person to person. That's the way the ticket system works on a train. What's the matter, Citizen? You look a little pale. Perhaps a little clammy. Maybe you need a handkerchief.
I'm fine.
Are we there yet?
Why should you be so anxious to get there? There, here, it's all the same. Just an endless road of nothingness. Cheesecake?
Yum!
It's tasteless. I try to comfort myself with food. It rarely works. Muffin? We're just rolling down the track on a predestined course with no options, no opportunities, just a one-way trip to oblivion. Crumb cake?
Oh, I'd love some. But why all the gloom and doom? Don't you like train travel?
What's to like? It's the same as those pastries there. What does it matter if my bag has good stuff and yours has dirt? We're just on a one-way trip to nowhere.
Well, gee, I don't think that's the case.
That's just because you haven't lived long enough to become disillusioned.
No, I've been around for a while, Sonny, and I disagree. It's easy to find the pleasures in life as long as you keep it simple. Life is worth enjoying.
I agree. Worth enjoying. And you can enjoy it even more with my special handy-dandy pastry holder with special train-friendly, squeak-free hinges to facilitate the eating and enjoying of pastries galore without bothering your fellow passengers.
Looks like a plain old lunchbox to me.
I gotta admit, it kinda does.
It does. It does! And that's because you're not viewing it with my special 100% viewing enhancing visor. Eh? It's a Niedermeyer special.
Visors won't help. Life is a lonely road. We may be moving, but we're not getting anywhere. It's just mile after mile of wasteland and a wasted life.
Well, I mean, gee, I don't think life's actually a wasteland. Isn't it up to us not to waste it?
Oh, so true. When I was young, we used to find pleasure in the simple things like a stickball game in the alleyway, or collecting rocks out at the curb, or even imagining that the different shapes of clouds were magical creatures in the sky. Whatever happened to the simple things like smelling flowers? Ta-da!
Save me!
Flowers? I've got loads of silk floral arrangement for sale in my warehouse.
Flowers give me hay fever.
How many more minutes? I can't!
And you can't either. And you can't resist my sales pitch. Try as you may, you're all slaves to your sense of opportunity. And as they say, pal, opportunity is knocking. By signing my 1-year rental contract for all of the visors, flowers, and pastry holders that you could possibly need on a monthly basis, I become your personal happiness provider. And I am so happy to be a conduit to your lifetime of serenity, a mere pawn in the master plan. It brings a tear to my eye and a thumb to my throat, it does. And all I need you to do is sign here, here, initial there, and there.
I'm gonna need to think about it.
Life is short, you gotta take advantage when opportunity calls.
Seize the day and find the simple pleasures. Don't think about it at all.
You know there's nothing worthwhile beyond this railroad ride. You know there's nothing worthwhile.
I've got some good secrets in my bag that would reverse that time. I bet they could make you smile.
I can't believe I'm still stuck on this boring train. If we don't get there soon, I'm gonna go insane.
Life is good, don't be so tragic. All you need's a little magic. Keep it simple and enjoy the ride.
On the fast track, feel the thrills. Keep collecting dollar bills. Make a sale, move on, enjoy the ride.
Life is short, you gotta take advantage when opportunity calls.
It's pointless.
Seize the day and find the simple pleasures. Don't think about it at all.
Somehow I don't feel their messages pertain to me. Somehow it's not meant for me. There's more to life than just selling, more than smelling flowers. I know there's more I should be.
There's no commitment when you're on a moving train.
Get me off this train!
If you strike out at the next stop, just start again.
Don't make it complex or confusing. Life is easy and amusing when you ride it out here on the train.
Don't think too much, don't get too deep.
I wish I could spend my life asleep.
Sit back, enjoy your riding on the train.
On the train.
Sit back, enjoy your riding on the train.
On the train. Sit back, enjoy your riding on the train.
Are we there yet?
Tickets, please. Show your tickets.
What in the world are you doing?
Tickets, please.
What you doing down there? You drop a dime? Waste not, want not. You need some help?
All right, enough of that. Up you go, son. Stand tall. A ticket, please.
I'm so sorry. I should not be here.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm in the wrong place.
Yes, you are.
I should never have tried to fit in where I don't belong.
No. You definitely should not have. In the end, you never would have been completely comfortable here in Coach. You simply do not have the ticket for this car.
I'm sorry. I don't want to go to jail.
Jail? My dear boy, you simply do not know your own worth. You do not belong in this car because you have a first-class ticket.
First class?
First class.
But this isn't first class.
Rub it in, why don't you?
You best be gathering up your things and move on to where you belong. Big city next.
Finally!
A person needs to know where he belongs. Understand?
I do now. Gee, I wonder how many other first-class ticket holders there are out there who don't even realize what they have.
Seek them out, Shimon. Help them to awaken and find their way back so that we can let them know where they really belong. If all the first-class passengers would make that effort, there'd be far fewer lost and searching travelers. Uru yeshenim mishinaschem.
So a Jew must know who he is, a first-class passenger. As you both pointed out, we are not part of a group of people that are going to be quetchy and depressed and money-hungry or even flighty and fluffy. We, as part of the Jewish nation, have responsibilities and important things to do. Knowing who we are helps us understand our achrayus and how to use our potential throughout our train ride of life, making the most of every opportunity as Yidden. Danny, when Shimon said that he would follow the rules and then try to understanding them later, did it remind you of anything maybe you learned in school about the Jewish people when they was getting the Torah?
This is Nas of Nishma.
Correct. And as the Aman Nifcher, we said Nas have a Nishma to the list of rules in the Torah, even when all the other nations wanted no part of it. That's why we deserve the Torah and our first-class ticket. And what do you think the conductor meant when he told Shimon he should try and seek out all the other lost passengers?
That he should bring them all to the zone.
well, yes, bringing them to the zone, or Torah mates, or Torah spot, or any one of Ura's wonderful programs would be a good first step, wouldn't it? The conductor was talking about the mitzvah of Kiruv Rechikim, bringing people closer to the Kodesh Baruch Hu. We must always be on the lookout for other first-class travelers who are wasting their time in coach, unaware of their special status.
I understand my special place now on the train. I won't take this seat for granted or complain. We are chosen with a trust, live lives of tyras, what we must. No need to feel that nervousness again. I finally know who I must be, 'cause my neshama's guiding me throughout my life while riding on the train. I finally know who I must be, 'cause my neshama's guiding me throughout my life while riding on the train.
Hi, I'm Amazing Aren, and I'm here today to talk to you about this beautiful, fabulous, Swiss-style tablecloth, which can be yours with a $260 donation to Ura in this year's auction. Now, for starters, this is the only tablecloth that is officially endorsed by Amazing Aren. Also because this tablecloth is great for magic. Your cards will look so much nicer against the beautiful white embroidered design. When you spread them out on the table, with years of training, you can also flip them over. That looks really cool. Besides its beauty, elegance, and 4 inches of lace trim at the edges and the center of the tablecloth, it also has many other astonishing features, such as stain resistance and, I've found, flame resistance. I'm actually going to try this out on you always want to try something like this on the very, you want to try it on the edge of the material, not on the center, just in case something would go wrong. Now remember, kids, don't try this in your home, only your friend's home. I'm just kidding. Okay, don't try this at all unless you're a professional, experienced, trained magician like myself, Amazing Aren. So just take this lighter, and as you can see, nothing will happen to the tablecloth. Nothing will, yeah, okay. It's an illusion. It's just an illusion, okay? That's, unless it doesn't work, and then it's a reality. If we just scrunch it all together like this, then it's basically restored. And there's one other thing we need to do, which is to put the magic woofle dust on there. And then we get rid of the magic lighter. And then, of course, if you're a magician, you can restore it. It's actually yours free if you just donate $260 to this year's Ura's auction. I'm Amazing Aren, and thanks for watching.
Well, I think you've given me a lot to think about. And I certainly understand Mashal Man a lot better now. Well, come on, Donnie.
Wait, Dad, can't I just have one more? My friend David came. He got 3 Mashal Man, please.
Well?
Okay. We'll make it a quick one then. A tasty little delicious mushel, which is sweet like candy.
Good morning, Schwartzman. What a grandiferous day it is here at the best candy factory in the world.
Sure is, buddy. How's that labeling going for you?
Oh, there's much to do, much to do. But with that new employee running around now, what's his name again? Yoni.
I believe so.
We can't be too careful now, can we?
No, sirree.
I mean, he seems like such a nice fellow, but just think of what would happen if he were to accidentally confuse the spritzer sprinkles with the praline petite puffs.
Disastrous.
It's beyond comprehension. After all, my friend, it's like I always say, rules, regulations, attention to detail. No slacking off.
No skipping steps.
No shortcut sticks or shenanigans.
Can't count your chocolates till they're molded.
Can't taste your bonbons till they're frozen.
No licking lollies till they're hardened.
No tasting taffies till they're cartoned.
Blah, blah, blah. That's quite enough. What's all this yakety-yakking about anyway? Go back to work! Ha! If I so much as see any of you taste one morsel of candy on the job, I'll make sure you come here working them.
Oh, hi guys, how's it going?
Better get back to work quick. Mr. Strickman's on the prowl.
Hey, Rubenstein, isn't next week the first Wednesday of the month? So won't you be giving the Kitty Candy Factory tour again?
Sure will.
A tour? Wow. Gee, that sounds so splendiferous. This candy factory's so big, you know, I haven't even gotten to see the whole place.
Hey, why don't you let Yoni join the kids on the tour? He'd love it, and he'll get to know his way around.
Would you, Rubenstein? Pretty please, with peanut brittle and peppermint stick shavings on top?
Oh, I don't see why not. After all, what would our trademark Freezy Fudgsicles be without their Viennese crunch topping?
I didn't understand a word you said, but I guess I don't know.
But the tour will be fun. Pack these marvelous melt-away marshmallow boxes.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Smirkbaum.
Smirkowitz, sir.
Whatever. Come in. You've been with us for quite some time here at the best candy factory in the world, Smirkstein.
Smirkowitz.
Whatever. I need to discuss something with you.
Sir, it would be an honor and a pleasure to accept this promotion and accompanying increased salary package, sir. And might I commend your excellent, impeccable taste. I'm sure that you will be—
Quit while you're behind, Smirkenbogen. That's not what we're discussing.
Of course not. I just wanted a little candy-coated humor there to lighten the mood.
Yeah, sure. Look, I have a plan, a policy I want to initiate. I'm going to implement it. It's an incentive program with a tangy twist.
Sounds spicy, sir.
Well, not everything in life can be sugary sweet, can it now? Oh, yes. So here's the plan. Instead of paying my employees in cash, as I have done for many years, much to the detriment of my wallet, I'm going to start paying them in... Wait for it. Jelly beans!
Jelly beans?
Jelly beans! Now, they will be warned to hold on to their beans until payday at the end of the month, when they can, theoretically, have them redeemed for cash. You see the beauty of my subtle scheme?
Yeah, sure. Not really.
Come on! With our new flavor-infused, taste-enhanced variety of colors and textures, my staff won't have a chance. They'll succumb to the lure of the bean and be helpless against its power. By the time payday rolls around at the end of the month, they'll have eaten all of their jelly bean earnings, and I won't have to pay anything from my payroll. You get the subtle genius of the scheme?
Where do I fit in, boss?
Oh, come, you caramel, Smirkutsky.
Smirkowitz.
You'll be paid your regular check and more if you can ensure the success of my plan. I need you to be my eyes and ears on the factory floor. Need to keep their bellies full and their jelly bean jars empty. Oh, by the end of the month, I won't have to pay anything out of the salary. Together, Smirkowitz, you and I can go far.
Yes, that is my name. I mean, that is a great plan, sir. if I really...
And so it was that the boss, Mr. Strickman, stopped paying his workers with money and instead paid them jelly beans. If the workers could save up the beans and not eat them, then each jelly bean would be worth a certain amount of money at the end of the month.
Okay, kids, put on your candy-coated hard hats and I'll be back in a jiffy to start the tour.
Tour time again, eh, Rubenstein?
Smirkowitz.
Must be tough on these kids. Having to look at all these delectable treats that are off limits. Guess we're in the same boat, though. Having to hold on to all our jelly beans and not eat a single one till payday.
Oh, it's not difficult. Not when we all remember how much wiser it is to wait and how much greater the long-term reward is. Excuse me, I gotta get back to the kids. In our factory, there's quite a lot to see. I'm sure you will agree. There's candy over there, candy on the stair, candy in the chair, candy in the air. There's all kinds of tasty candies, nothing can compare to candy everywhere. One thing you should know, the rules we must follow. So these things are a no. You cannot take a taste, sneak a little trace, lick some off your face, hide it in your waist. You can't eat the tasty candies, trust me, don't you dare eat candy anywhere.
Why, oh, why does it apply? Why, oh, why must we comply? It looks so great, we can't debate the rules you state, but we can't wait. Why, oh, why does this apply?
Our tour will end, you all will meet my friend, and with you he will send
a package full of yum,
lollipops and gum,
candy for your tongue.
You'll be getting some. You will get to eat your treats before it is too late. You simply have to wait. Inside the factory, we never eat, you see. On this we must agree. No, it simply isn't done. It's eaten by no one, my father nor my son. No matter if it's fun, you will get your candy when our tour is at its end, and you meet my funny friend.
Such a tease. I'm weakened in the knees. Oh, help me resist, please. I must continue strong, not eat it all day long, because that would be wrong. With good guys all along, I will just say no, you bet. The best employee yet. No better will they get. I'll do more than try. I will now comply. Though it looks great, I won't debate the rules they state, so I will wait. I will now comply.
Listen closely now, I will tell you how to enjoy what is allowed. Just take a look around, sweetness can be found on the ceiling, on the ground. The yumminess abounds. Just enjoy the tour for now. The feast is for the eyes. Itself it is a prize.
We'll just enjoy the tour for now. The feast is for the eyes. Itself it is a prize.
And once he got all high and mighty about resisting temptation and postponing today's fleeting pleasure for tomorrow's lasting reward, it had a fudge ripple effect. And now the whole staff is holding out, not eating a bite. I'm afraid you're going to be stuck paying them their actual wages, Mr. Strickman.
Sour sticks! This is unacceptable. I want you to turn up the temptation, Smirkfried. I want my workers eating their wages. Do whatever it takes. Start with the new guy, Yoni. He seems like an easy target. Before long, I'll be the only candy factory in the world with all of its workers earning nothing but beans.
So, you're the new guy.
Yep, that's me. Sorry if I hit you with any of those flying giant gooey goomy gumballs.
Stop cleaning. Sit down.
On those cardboard boxes for the cinnamon sugared slop tart treats? I don't think Mr. Strickman would like it very much if he just walked in here and
Strickman. Yeah. What do you think of his new Jellybean policy?
Oh, well, it has numerous advantages. I mean, I like the fact that the jelly beans represent money, and yet I don't have to make those pesky deposits in the bank.
But don't you see the flaw? Sure. You could make some money by hanging on to the jelly beans until the end of the month and cashing them in. But on the other hand, you could eat the jelly beans as soon as you get them.
I don't know.
Think about it. Why should a nice guy like you suffer through day after day of hard work without ever seeing the fizzy, fuzzy fruits of his labor till the end of the month? Aren't you entitled to some instant gummy gratification without having to postpone your pleasure because a calendar says so?
I don't understand half the words you just said, but gee, I never thought of it that way.
Just look at this banana-flavored beauty. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Go on. Take a bite. What harm could it do? Why wait?
Well, wouldn't it be worth holding on to the jelly bean until it was worth more?
What could be worth more? Listen, kid. Don't kid yourself. Life doesn't amount to anything more than a hill of beans. Just look at the colors, the textures.
Oh, they are so pretty, aren't they?
It's enough to make your taste buds melt with pleasure.
No, I have to wait till the end of the month. I can do it. It'll be worth more if I wait.
Eyes are dancing with delight, you see it over there. Your precious jelly bean, you cannot help but stare. Consider for a while how that taste would bring a smile, emotion overwhelming joy with tears. Why not just have it now, that flavor that you love? No need to push it off, that taste there's none above. I'm showing you the way to live just for today. The rest is all so very far away.
Just one jelly bean, how wrong could that be? Just one bean, I hear you calling me. Though you're less than nutritious, you look so delicious. I'm beginning to waver, 'cause I'm tempted by your flavor. Just one jelly bean, is that so wrong? Just one bean, and then I'll say so long. With your aroma so fine, I'll bet your taste is divine. I can't believe it, but it's true. I want to eat each one of you.
You've got the right idea, you've got it figured out. Eat all you can right now, 'cause that's what life's about. Just savor the delight. Go on, take a bite. You can't resist it, try though as you might.
I said, oh no, my friend, I may have seemed confused, but I'm worth more than that, so don't be so amused. I know what I must do, and it's a mitzvah too. Resisting your temptation keeps me true. Just one jelly bean, as wrong as can be. Just one bean, what had come over me? I can't believe I was tempted, but now I've repented. I'll be strong and never waver, even for banana flavor. Just one jelly bean would have been so wrong. Just one bean would be the saddest song. When I resist your temptation, I'm filled with elation. We can show them all it's true. They'll be strong and join us too. Just one jelly bean's no longer for me. We'll sing and dance to the skies, but we won't compromise. 'Cause however sweet it tastes, it's worth so much more when we wait.
And so it was that Yoni convinced Smirkenberg, whatever, to join him in convincing the workers at the best candy factory in the world to hold on to their beans until payday.
You know, I think even I can explain this Nimshal.
Well, then take it away, Doc.
It's, as God-fearing Jews, we can't give in to the evil inclination.
Yetzer hara.
And run after instant gratification.
And tivus.
To get reward in this world when the real reward is in the world to come.
Olam haba.
Yeah, you got it. Excellent. And so, Kinderlach, Mr. Strickman was not only forced to pay all of his employees the full amount they all deserved, but he also had to spend many days and weeks in the dentist's office getting root canals and dentures because of all that non-stop nosh and candy eating.
Candy's such a tease. I'm weakened in the knees. Oh, help me resist, please. I must continue strong, not eat it all day long, because that would be wrong with good guys all along. I will just say no, you bet. The best employee yet. No better will they get. I'll do more than try. I will now comply.
I wish we had some money today. Oy vey. We need a get-rich-quick technique to fix our situation. No way we'll stay in so much desperation today. Some way starts our new reputation. We'll find a way to wealthy prosperation.
Walk together and walking towards the camera.
What did you like about what we just did?
We embark, the journey has begun. Oh, when we leave the station toward our destination on the train, it's wonderful, the train.
Just take the train, my friend.
And I'm looking for this man, the Mashal Man. I want to tell him how to write a story.
I won't take this seat for granted or complain. We are chosen with a trust, live lives of tyras, what we must. No need to feel that nervousness again.
Learn wonderful lessons from the Mashal Man, and the Mashal Man is produced so well.
Because my neshama is guiding me throughout my life while riding on the train. Just one jelly bean is wrong as can be. Just one bean, what had come over me? I can't believe I was tempted, but now I've repented. I'll be strong and never waver, even for banana flavor. Just one jelly bean would have been so wrong.
The person I really want to meet is the Mashal Man, because he seems to have all the right ideas, seems to figure things out a little bit before I do.
I'm filled with elation, we can show them all it's true. They'll be strong and join us too.
You need money? You need... wait. What is it?
A wind chime, a tambourine, they make sounds like you've never seen. You know when you buy one kazoo, you'll wanna buy at least 16.
Huh? Do you need a job?
Sounds tempting, but why should I work hard like that? No, I think all I need is the bell. Thanks anyway, though.
Thanks, Mr. Meffermeyer.
Sure thing, kid. Hey, happy ringing. Hey, Nelson, when you got it, you got it.
Then we try and work out the different types of mashal faces we can make. When you're saying a mashal to the boy, you want to look, intense about it, speaking the mashals. And then sometimes you want to be a little more prestigious. You're talking to the father is very fancy doctor.
Mashal Man. I'll sell him a ticket. He's got to buy one just like everyone else, but
I think he knows the rules. I think he's gonna get a first-class ticket.
And I like this Ule very much, the Fivish character, very good. This guy is good, I can tell you, I know. This guy, with the different voices and everything. Okay,
Cut! Now the truth I must tell, it's not about the bell, that's just